So welcome to another episode of Getting to Know Your Neighbor. I'm Lorraine Rocaccio, and I'm a realtor here in Irvine, California. And the mission and the purpose of these videos was where I actually sit down with female entrepreneurs in our community, and they share with us their special stories and give us some knowledge about the community that we're in, to new residents and actually just current residents of Irvine. So if you are moving to Irvine, you should reach out to any of these women that I interview. They are great resources, great networking. And if you have any questions about their services that they offer or their community, please go to them and maybe you'll make a friend. So today's special guest is Becky Lomaka. Hi, Becky.
Hi.
Hi, thank you for joining me today. Such an honor and pleasure to have you on here.
Well, thank you. I'm thrilled to be able to do this. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so Becky and I have known each other for many years, and we actually served on the PTA board at our children's school, where we had so much fun volunteering.
So much fun.
So that's where I got to know Becky, and her truly amazing member of our community, moves with purpose, and just an inspiration to other women and people in our neighborhood and our community. So I'll pass it to you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I was thinking about that when I was getting ready to do this today. I think it's been, our kids were 5. My son and Lorraine's daughter are the same age, and they're going to be seniors in high school. So my goodness, 11, probably almost 12 years.
12 years, right? So I can't believe it.
I know we don't look like it.
I know. I'm like, we don't look that old. We don't give it away, Becky.
But yeah, we've known each other for a long time. Lots of fun through PTA, and now we are both business owners here in Irvine. My husband and I, we've lived in Irvine for 25 years. We live in West Park. Moved from the Midwest, from Michigan, and just fell in love with this community. We looked all over South Orange County, and we kept on coming back to Irvine, and fortunately found a home, and have had a great life here raising our kids. And just recently we purchased Neaumix Fit, which is a Pilates studio here in Irvine. We're at the corner of Von Karman and Barranca Parkway. We do reformer Pilates, cardio cycle, TRX classes, bar classes. And so it's such a joy to be able to give back to people in our own community through fitness.
Wow, that is truly amazing, truly amazing. So before you embarked on this entrepreneurship, you were already giving back to community, right? You were like, you can go ahead and yeah.
Well, yeah, you and I both, right? Raising our kids here in Irvine, it was just natural for me to get involved in my kids' school. Yes. And so, actually when I was pregnant with our oldest son, the Plaza Vista where our kids all went to school was being built. And I remember walking with John, my husband, and saying, oh my gosh, our kids are going to go to that school one day, as we were seeing it built. And it's a K-8 school. So many years there, we spent about 11 years with both of our children at Plaza Vista. And it's fun to give back. It's fun to support the school, to support other local businesses. And in addition to owning Neaumix Fit, I'm also a grief specialist for O'Connor Mortuary, a local mortuary here in Irvine and in Laguna Hills. So that's been a big part of my life too, is really helping the community with grief support.
Wow, that is so awesome, Becky. I'm so in awe of you. You are like juggling everything, super mom, and to take this new adventure on is just owning a new studio. So what made you decide, like, were you already doing Pilates prior?
I was, I've been doing Pilates, gosh, probably about 8 years now. And really that was a part of my self-care. My kids were a little bit older, and I was looking for some sort of exercise routine that I could do, and fell in love with Pilates. It's a reformer Pilates is just great for every body, for every age. And it's nice, long, lean muscles. And I think what I love most about it is it really focuses on your mental health as well too. It's really mindfulness. There's a lot of breath work in Pilates, and it's that time to focus on you. And as moms and working moms, so many of us, it's really hard to find time to do that. So you come in and you can forget everything for 50 minutes and you just focus on you. And I think that's what a lot of people think, wow, how strange that she comes from the grief world and now owns a Pilates studio. And I know you and I have talked about this, that for me, it's a really natural transition. And I see so many similarities because it's really helping people be their best version of themselves, and I always say that, my goal is to have people feel better when they walk out of the Pilates studio than when they walked in. And, the physical part of it is just the added benefit.
Right. Yeah, that's truly amazing. And I know what you're talking about, where Pilates is like a non-impact kind of exercise, and you're doing the motions. There may not be huge motions, right? But you are working out those little tiny muscles that you didn't know you had. You're gonna be super sore the next day, but it's just this repetition, and really, really great for your mind, your mental health as well. Is that it does take you away, because you are concentrating on these little movements, and then before you know it, it's the hour's gone, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it may be tough to get here. I mean, there are days that, our clients will come in and say, what a day it's been, I almost didn't make it. I almost canceled, and they didn't. And I've never had anyone leave here who is unhappy that they made this a priority and a part of their day.
And are there different kinds of classes that you offer, like different kind of Pilates classes? Like
there are different classes. We actually have 9 different instructors here. So everybody has their own little, their own little area of expertise and their own style. So that's really fun. And so Pilates is an all body workout. I mean, we work arms, we work legs, we work booty, we work core. There's a lot of core to Pilates. And so you really, the idea is to really build that core strength and your powerhouse, what we call it. And then, as I said, we do a lot of fun things. We do cardio cycle too, just to mix it up a little bit. Like with anything, if you just do Pilates all the time, your body gets used to that. So we do cardio cycle, which is a really fun spin class to music and like some dance moves. And then we do these combo classes that we call reformer tone, where we'll incorporate bar or mat exercises, or TRX, which is basically these straps that are anchored to the wall that you can do all sorts of different exercises with them using your own body weight, and then come over to the reformer afterwards and do some stretching and kind of work on those long, lean muscles. So we have lots of fun, lots of great music. It's something that is so important to you and I. It's really a sense of community. People come in and they run into each other, hey, I didn't know you came here too, and they're both, we have a lot of teachers who stop in. And so maybe they teach together, or maybe their kids grew up together, but they're at a different point in their lives and they haven't seen each other in a long time. So that's always super fun.
So that is exactly what and like, it's so endearing about your business, is that you've brought your personality, right? It shows in your business, right? Because it's not a corporation that you're building a family, right? It's not just a business, but you're building happiness, right? For the families to come in, and everyone knows each other. So they're like one big happy family, and you all help each other, right? And it's all like one-on-one, everybody knows each other. So it's not like this turnaround door where you go in, you go out, and go about your daily business. You make these special connections with these people, because most people in our community, especially Becky, and if you listened to last week, it was Tracy, it's these relationships that we all grow with each other, right? So even though we don't speak to each other every single day, right, there's a special connection with other entrepreneurs, other female business owners in your community, and you help each other grow, right? You help each other get through the
Absolutely.
day, you get through, you know, the families. So it is so wonderful to hear of your new adventure.
Well, thank you. And I think you said the magic word, it's connection. That's what it's all about, right? Connecting the what you're doing. I love this. And
Yeah,
I
I
hope
wanted
this
to give
helps a lot
back.
of people.
Yeah, I wanted to give back, and it's not just about selling homes, or it's just not about, finding you the right home. It's actually building a community. Who comes into the neighborhood? Who's your neighbor next door? Sometimes you don't even know, right? I'm sure you have neighbors that even who are a few doors down from you that don't even know that that you own Neaumix Fit, right? And maybe they're looking for a place where they can exercise in comfort, right?
Mhm.
And no judging, just going somewhere where everyone knows each other, and you just get your mental game on, and your physical, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I love what you're doing, because who wouldn't love this, moving into a new community and really not knowing your way around? I'm going to tell everybody to go onto your website and check
Oh,
out
thank you,
all of your
Becky.
wonderful
So
videos
awesome.
that you do.
You're so wonderful. Thank you. You're such an inspiration, really. It's inspiring to watch you. I mean, just owning a studio itself is mind-boggling, but I know you're going to do much success to you. And so if there's anyone looking for new fitness place, or just try it out, please give Becky or Neaumix Fit a call, right?
Neaumix Fit, yes. First class is always free, so come and check it out.
Yeah, and then I do have a link that I'm going to link to this video, and I'll give you Neaumix Fit, the all information, and your social, right? Reach out to Becky if you want to know about the community. So thank you again for your time, Becky.
Thank
It was a pleasure,
you.
honor, and thank you for helping our community grow.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Becky. Okay,
Bye.
bye.